Hello and welcome back to the channel. We've picked up a new toy. It's one I've been wanting for quite a while, but never got around to pulling the trigger on it. And I just did now. If you can see right there, it is the DJI Mini SE. It's basically, by the sounds of things, looking at the specs, it is a cross between the DJI Mavic Mini and the DJI Mini 2. This looks like it's got the motors, props, stuff like that of the Mini 2 with the same camera and radio system using the enhanced Wi-Fi as the Mavic Mini itself. So I just got it in, ordered it through Amazon. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description there. It's not available, to my understanding, in all countries yet. So it looks like people in the United States, they have to order it internationally and have it shipped. But we're able to order it here in Canada. So we'll get into that box here and see what it all comes with. The one that I bought was the Fly More package, so it comes with a few extra toys. Alright, so here's the box. It did come wrapped in plastic, and then in true Amazon fashion, this box was put inside another box instead of just shipping it like this, wrapping it maybe with brown paper or something, I don't know. But so this is the Fly More package. It's DJI Mini SE. It is the DJI Ultralight series. They're 249 grams or less. That goes for the DJI Mavic Mini, the Mini SE, and then the Mini 2. Those aren't the release times or in order of their release times. It's more in the order of features. So the Mavic Mini was the first version. The Mini 2 was the second version that came out, and now this Mini SE. And when they made the Mini 2, they made a different shell, and they improved the propellers and the motors, as well as they changed to a lithium polymer battery. And those characteristics from the Mini 2 carried over to the Mini SE. What carried over from the Mavic Mini, the first generation, is the remote controller, and basically, by the sounds of things, all the internals as well as the camera. The camera is a 2.7K 30 frames per second camera. Top of the box has nothing. Side of the box just has DJI. Other side has DJI Mini SE. Tells you it's ultralight and foldable, less than 249 grams. There is a number 1 there for footnote. 30-minute max flight time, 4-kilometer max HD video transmission. We'll test that out and see what we can get. Vision sensor plus precise GPS hover. And 3-axis gimbal, 2.7K camera, and simplified recording and editing. Then it shows you what comes in the package. So the drone or quadcopter, the remote controller, battery, the 3 battery pack charger, the case, screwdriver, extra propeller blades, the extra joystick knobs, and some various cables. And it tells you where to get some apps, Apple Store or Android. And that is about it. The back of the box is the same as the front, it looks like. So let's open it up. This way. Like that. And I thought that would maybe fold open, but it doesn't. and it comes all in the case already set up. So that's it for the box. That is pretty neat. That's a really nice hard case. That'll be great for traveling. Throw it in the backpack to take on the plane, stuff like that. That's awesome. It says DJI Mini on it. Oh, I just bumped the tripod. It says DJI Mini. It's a gray case. I kind of almost would have preferred that to be black, but gray will be alright. Let's turn it this way, it'll be easier. So first thing is the drone or quadcopter itself. It's got some stickers on it. It's got a QR code here on a couple of the propeller blades. It's got stickers going over top of the gimbal protector. Just says, please remove the gimbal protector before taking off. Alright, sounds pretty like pretty much something you'd want to do anyways if you're going to record some video. QR code there, we'll see what that takes us to after. Couple here, just shows you the order to unfold the legs. So this one first, number 1 on it, and that just swings forward. So I won't do that just yet because the blades are still all stuck together. And then 2 swivels down and around the back. And then another sticker here. Says charge to activate the battery before first time use. Open the cover, press and hold the battery release button and remove the battery. So let's take some of these stickers off here, check it out. So we don't need this anymore, just tells you to charge up the battery. It says to activate it. I don't know why the battery would need activating as opposed to just, it's always good practice to fully charge a new battery before first use on a new electronic. Just a sticker there to release the prop blades there. Here's the one with the QR code. We'll keep that around and see what that QR code leads to. And then the one for the gimbal protector. Peel that off. That one had some pretty good glue on it. And that's about her. So these stickers here, I don't know if they're really meant to be pulled off or, oh yeah, okay. So I guess the figure is, you've done it once, you've done it a million times, which I think it'd be awfully hard to forget how to unfold these legs. So that being the case, now that the props are all released, we can unfold these legs, so first one pops forward and it snaps into place. That's real nice. It's like spring loaded, snaps right into place. So I wonder if being spring loaded, if it would allow for a little bit of forgiveness in a crash. And then the back one just spins around, so from like that position to that position, and it snaps into place as well. And so, well, I guess may as well do the rest. So there's that one, and there's that one, and that is the Mini SE out, expanded out, ready for flight, minus a battery. And then on the right side here, it just tells you it's an ultralight, 249 grams, DJI symbol on the top. And on the left front leg, it's just says it's a Mini SE. And that is about it. Alright, it's USB-C connector here, and I'm going to assume that's an SD card slot. They don't provide an SD card slot. Or, they obviously provide the slot, they don't provide the SD card. And then there is the battery door and the battery itself. And you just kind of, so there's a little pinch catch right here. Just kind of lift that up and grip the top at the same time, pull it out. So one battery is stored inside the drone. Put it back in, you just kind of push it in until it clicks, close the door. And that is that. Alright, let's see what else is in the box here. This is looking like it's probably the battery connector or charger. Another QR code right there. Probably just leads you to like the same information that'll be inside the manuals anywhere, stuff like that. That's my assumption anyways. It holds good, so I'm going to tear the bag off. I don't believe that bag's intended for anything besides shipping anyways. And there's the charger, it says DJI on it. QR code on the bottom again, so probably the same one that was on the bag. Just tells you the details of the charger and the other two batteries, and same idea. Just push down that clip and pull it out, pop it back in, same thing there, pull it out. And it's the contacts for the battery are in this raised little tab here as well. So that's how it makes the electrical contacts either inside the drone or inside the charger. You just push those back in and it can charge all three batteries at once. And this is most likely the remote controller by the looks of things. That bag opened up a little easier. Slide that out. Don't need that bag no more. So this is the same remote controller that came with the original Mavic Mini. No joysticks on it yet. They get stored elsewhere. The antennas right here. I'm assuming they'll just rotate out, but I don't know, they seem kind of locked in place right now. Oh, there they go. So the antennas, and they got a few positions. You can rotate them, flip them up, and they got little positions where they actually like snap into place to hold them there. And same on both sides. The rotation is free. It doesn't snap into any type of specific rotation, but so you got like basically 90 degrees to the controller, about 45 degrees out, and then about 180 degrees. Maybe not quite, but you know, you get the idea. All right. And they are just offset so that they actually go together there. And then we've got, looks like doors here, like that, and like that, and that will hold your phone. And the joysticks are also right here. So one on this side. You just screw that on. It's just a couple of threads, not much. Took about, let's see here, 1, 2, maybe 2.5 turns till it was tight. And man, that feels really nice though. Really nice controls. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna decide I'm gonna fly, if I'm gonna do it with my stump or one-handed, figure it out. I think there's enough feedback on that joystick that I could probably do it with my stump, so that's not bad. I was a little curious as to how I'd do that. I just hit the power on it. Looks like we got two, so about half charge on the remote control. Looks like there's plastic tab here. I don't know if we pulled this out or not. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look into that before I actually just go reefing on it. And then here is the cord that will use to hook up to your phone. This is the iPhone one. They automatically put the iPhone one in. It's micro USB on one side and iPhone on the other. I'm assuming in here probably, it looks like this is the cable box. We'll have micro USB to USB-C to use with Android, or micro USB to micro USB to use with older Androids. But that's how you'd connect it to your phone. And I believe that's also how you would charge it. So you would take micro USB to like a USB-A and connect it to a charge block, a computer, whatever, to charge it up. So that is pretty cool. Once I get a better idea how this all works and whatnot, I'll do some flight testing on it and have a better idea how that goes. But I need to read the manuals and stuff first because this is my first drone. What else do we got here? Whole bunch of manuals, quick start guide. Maybe quick start guide just in another language. I'm not gonna guess which it is. DJI Mini SE disclaimer and safety guidelines. What else we got here? Flying your drone for fun. Know the rules, fly safe. So that's from the Australian government. So I wonder if this drone was intended for sale in Australia. Another one, whatever. This is for the Mini 2, actually. It says DJI Mini 2 two-way charging hub. So that's the charging hub. I'm guessing they just used the Mini 2 booklet because it's the exact same. Use the same batteries as the Mini 2, and so the charge hub and the batteries are the same between the SE and the Mini 2. And DJI Mini SE, new to flying drones, question mark, and it tells you to contact DJI support if you need any help, stuff like that. Alright. Oh, and one that I dropped is fly the right way, consider others, be responsible, and that's by the CAA. A couple of gel packs to keep things dry. A booklet that's attached to the zipper here. It's got a fold over in it, but that's alright. And it's in various languages. Let's see what's in this box. Now it shows well, it's got another QR code, but it shows cables, so obviously it's all the spare cables and stuff that you need. Oh, the screwdriver. Alright, that box is empty, but I'm going to keep hold of that because that's good storage for all these cables. You'll only ever be using likely the same ones over and over again. So there's the micro USB to USB-C to go with modern Android phones. I guess not even really modern anymore. That's been around for a while. Micro USB to micro USB for older Android phones. Here is a USB-C to USB-A. I wonder if that's for the charger here. Yeah. Yeah, power in is uses USB-C, so you could use it for this charge hub. And, well, I guess you could use it right on the drone as well, because that is a USB-C in as well right there. Okay, and then we got micro USB to USB-A, so that would be the one that you'd want to use to charge the remote controller. Screwdriver. Let's open up the screwdriver. Now, I don't know. I think it's actually really neat that they supply the screwdriver with it, because if you're in the field, you crash, you got to replace some blades. That is an awfully tiny screwdriver, and it's Phillips. Man, I need new glasses, but that is definitely Phillips. That is very tiny, so that's not something you're going to have in most toolkits that you'd have floating around in your truck. So that's a nice addition to have. What else do we got here? We got another QR code. Oh, this is, I can feel them. It's the, I'm going to leave them in the bag, but it's an extra set of joysticks. So if you happen to lose the two that came with the controller itself, you actually have a spare set. I believe that only comes with a Flymore package. I'm not 100% sure. And this is new propeller blades. So it's actually 6 pairs of new propeller blades. Where if you buy the drone itself without the Flymore package, I think you only get, I'm going to say 1 set of spare propeller blades, definitely not 6. I don't think it was 2. I think it's only 1 set of spares, but you actually get 6 with the Flymore package. So that gives you a few opportunities, as long as you don't crash hard and actually break the drone. If you crash, you'll get back up and flying fairly quickly. So that's pretty cool. Spare set of joysticks. I'm going to leave these all in the bag because I don't want them just flying around freely. Screwdriver. It's really neat. Alright, and that is everything. I love the way that this case is it's hard. It's rigid. It's not hard. You're not going to be able to step on it, that's for sure. But it's nice and rigid. It's going to keep the drone itself safe. It's going to keep all of your stuff together in the same place. It's nicely compartmentalized to keep everything the way it's intended to be, instead of having stuff potentially flopping all over the place. And see if I can remember how to do this, as I was making fun of people not knowing. Alright. I like the way that the legs all snap together. What would be kind of nice is if they had like a little Velcro strap or something, so you could restrap these blades into place the same way they were packaged, just during storage and travel. Because right now they just fly around freely. On the drone itself, there's a power button. Let's see if that battery has any juice. Oh, looks like it's dead. And then it looks like it's got a couple of eyes here. I don't know, I haven't looked at the tech specs or anything on this, but my assumption is that's probably IR, transmitter receivers. Looks like it's got air venting right here. Feels kind of rough, so I'm assuming that's air venting. That's pretty cool. And then micro SD card slot, a light right here. That is pretty awesome. I think I'm going to pull out the battery and get this thing charged up. And we'll once that's done and I got at least one battery that's good and ready to go, we'll give it a check and see how everything fires up. Yeah, it would sure be nice if they had a way just to kind of hold those blades in place, because I almost folded a blade there just putting it back in this case. And then those blades go like that. Make sure your propellers are in. And that would be it. That is the DJI Mini SE unboxed. I'll take a look at this. I'll get the batteries charged up and get this working, or get this up and running, and we'll check it out. We'll do some flights, see how a one-armed guy can fly it, and we'll do some more reviews on it when we get through there. If you like this video and you want to see some more, do all that usual YouTube stuff, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Have a great day.